Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are well, and of course welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. I have been working away. It is Wednesday. I'm trying not to make this a habit to start vlogging on a Wednesday, but again I had quite a busy weekend. We had a friend's leaving party on Saturday. Sunday we were planning to go floorboard shopping, because if you watched my last vlog, you know the troubles I've been having with my floorboards. But good news, guys, it is actually going to be delivered. Yes, they've actually given us a date. It's going to be delivered this Friday, so we're going to have lots of floorboards around in our house. We are not going to get them installed until January. We did kind of think, should we just, you know, get it done in December? But to be honest, as I said, like we're three weeks away from Christmas. 3 weeks is like no time at all, and I feel like every weekend we have stuff on until it's Christmas, and then after Christmas, it's, you know how it is, it's always very quiet after Christmas. January, February are the months that, you know, that nobody wants to go outside, no one wants to do anything. They've drank and ate and partied too much in December. They just really want to hibernate for a few months. So we were thinking we're probably going to get our floorboards done around January. But that means we're going to have massive packets of floorboards in our living room and hallway and wherever else we can fit them. But you know what? We're just going to roll with it, because that's what you do when you move into a flat and want to renovate things and do things. You just have to kind of keep on going and know that there is a finishing line, and that's it. So we're not stressing about it. Also, we have been very good with Christmas shopping. We have bought all our presents for our friends and family, and that's it. We don't need to do any more shopping. We've done it all online. There was a part of me that felt like maybe we can go into a couple of shops and just, you know, have a mooch around and see what we can get. But there's something just more efficient and quicker just doing it online. So it's all been ordered. It is all going to be delivered during this week, I think, and next week. So we can wrap presents hopefully the following weekend, and get that all done and out of the way. We also, in the spirit of Christmas, got ourselves a little wreath and a little tree. I want to call it our mini little Christmas tree. I was really thinking about doing like a big tree, because we have such lovely bay windows, and I've always wanted to have a big Christmas tree with the bay windows. But having floorboards, even though we're not going to get it fitted in December, but we're still going to have a lot of mess around, and I feel like, do I want to add more mess into the mix? Because Christmas trees do look lovely, but I like the natural, real Christmas trees. So, and they're quite messy. You get a lot of pines. I'm just looking at Dexter right now, he's sleeping. When he is not sleeping, he is into everything, and I just don't want him to be into a big massive tree. So we thought, you know what, this year we're gonna keep it a bit low key for Christmas. We're gonna have our little, I'm just looking at it just here, guys. It just looks really cute. I'm absolutely loving this little Christmas tree, and it's a real one, so it looks just nice with the little lights and its wee little green bow. And the wreath I'm really liking as well. The wreath was meant to be for our front door, but I'm actually really love the colors against our fireplace and our wall, and you can see the red and the sage green actually does pop, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, that is why we're keeping it a little bit low key. I'm liking the little decorations. We might actually get a couple of different things, like maybe some candles. And again, I usually do like to light candles, but because again I'm looking at Dexter, I am so scared that he'll like light his tail on fire or do something stupid. So I haven't got any candles, but I will be getting one and just light it up when I'm around and make sure it's off when I am not around, because I do not want a big fireball of a cat running around the house. So yeah, yeah, it is definitely been feeling a lot more Christmassy, a lot more festive in Edinburgh. Edinburgh's got the Christmas markets on right now, the lights are on, people are out and about. It's very, very, very busy in the city centre. I went to work last week and saw all the people at the Christmas markets, and yeah, it's just looking really, really nice, and it's definitely feeling a lot more festive. And it's feeling a lot more cold because obviously winter time. I'm making sure that I am wrapped up, and the thing is, right now I'm pretty cozy because I've had the heating on for a few hours, and I've got my coffee, and it just feels a lot more cozier now. But in the mornings it's very, very cold, so we have to have the heating on quite a bit, which I'm not looking forward to the bill when I get the gas bill. But the thing is about having such like an old tenement flat to live in, it is very drafty. So you have to make sure that you try to make it as warm as possible and make sure that you eliminate all the drafts that are coming into your house. Our major problem is our bay windows. They are double glazed, but they're old. So yeah, it definitely needs to be upgraded a little bit. We're not doing that anytime soon, guys, because to get new windows and things like that, that is a whole other money situation that we are not going to get into right now. But it is the plan in a few years' time to upgrade that. And also our main bedroom window also needs an upgrade. But yeah, that's just in the future. But it definitely does feel a lot colder in the living room because of the windows, because it does let a draft in. We have been considering other options, like there's a extra sheet of glass that you can put over your windows, and it has like a magnetic strip. That is another option that we've been thinking about. Also, we do not have curtains at the moment. We are going to add curtains, which will help with drafts and things like that. We are considering different options, until we have the money to upgrade our windows. But yeah, these are like the things that we're thinking about. But I have been chatting away, guys, and I better get back and do some work, and I will speak to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I'm just taking like a 10-minute break from work. I'm not having the greatest day today. I feel like it's been a tough day today. I feel a little bit irritated. You're just having one of those days at work where nothing is working out for you. I feel like I'm having one of those days. Also, it's like 3:30 and it's getting dark. I'm looking outside my kitchen window at the moment, and the sky is just getting darker. There's like, yeah, it's like I'm just looking at like, where's the sun? There's no sun. And it's making me feel quite anxious because I'm a person that really struggles during winter time, really struggles with depression. I know that everybody gets a touch of the winter blues, but I tend to get engulfed by the winter blues, and it's very difficult for me to see the light in the end of the tunnel. I've been trying to do things that will help me during the winter time. So things like taking vitamins. So I'm already taking my vitamin D tablets, and I also do take B12 because B12 is meant to help with your energy levels. I'm trying to like keep myself hydrated, so I'm drinking lots of water. I am trying to kind of keep myself occupied and not kind of become overwhelmed by my thoughts, because when I'm feeling depressed, I kind of can spiral. So I'm trying to distract myself. I think editing videos and having this channel really helps me focus on something else and not just all these thoughts in my head. And it's been really helpful, and it's something that I'm going to keep on doing. But I'm also kind of trying to see if there's anything else that I can focus on that will keep me distracted from the winter blues. I feel like what it is the darkness. I just get depressed. I feel like I don't have much of the day. And even though it's starting now, because as I said, it's like 3:30 and it's already getting dark, and it's going to be totally dark by I think 4:15. So yeah, it's just going to feel like, oh, I've finished work and there's no daylight, and I don't want to go out in the dark and the cold, and I can just feel like kind of building up in my head. So I'm trying to keep myself positive. And I've already kind of built a list. I think going to the gym, I was going to the gym regularly in October and the beginning of November, and I've kind of fallen off the wagon a wee bit. But when I was going to the gym, it did make me feel mentally happy. I was just a bit more energetic. I felt like more motivated to do things. So going back to the gym is going to be definitely the first thing I do on my list to help me beat the winter blues. Taking vitamin tablets, as I said, vitamin D and B12. They're the ones that genuinely help with my energy. Keep myself hydrated. Drink plenty of water, obviously. What's the other thing? Obviously, you guys, I'm going to keep on doing this because it really does bring me joy and happiness, and I enjoy the whole process of doing YouTube and doing this channel. But also, I can't think of anything else. Like, I can put like other things like reading and socializing and things like that, but I want to do things that I can focus in the house as well, because reality is pissing it down with rain and snowing and sleet and all the horrible weather stuff that you get during winter time. You are not going to leave your flat. You're just not. I definitely will not be. So I need to find things that I can do in the flat that will keep me kind of occupied and will help me kind of focus on other things and not the things that are happening in my head. So it'd be good to hear from you guys as well. What do you do to keep yourself occupied during the winter time? Is there anything that you like doing? Is there a certain hobby that keeps you occupied? Is there anything that you do, or any supplements that you take, or any type of like exercise or a little routine that you do that helps you regarding the winter blues? It'd be good to hear, because I have, like, as I said, I've just kind of given you 4 things on my list. It's good to kind of add more things to my list. But saying all that, I'm gonna get back to work because I've got another 2 hours to go and lots to do. So I will chat to you in another little bit. Morning, guys. It is the next day. I did not end the vlog, so I thought I'd get the camera out and give you a proper goodbye. I'm actually sat in my spare bedroom. I never show you this because this has been covered in boxes and we've cleared everything out. When I say we cleared it out, Sean cleared it out because we were gonna, as I mentioned earlier, we were getting our delivery for our wooden floorboards, and we need a place to store them until we get all installed into the flat. So the spare bedroom is just going to be covered in massive boxes. I think there's like 38 packs being delivered on tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. I can't keep up with the days anymore. So that's going to be fun. We have been trying to decide on a date as well. I think it's definitely going to be January, probably mid-January. We have a lot of stuff happening in the beginning of January. Sean has a lot of stuff with work. I've got a lot of stuff with work. So we just thought mid-January should be fine. But yeah, it's just going to be exciting to get them finally delivered, and I can show you guys as well. Also, what else? Yeah, yesterday I was supposed to end the vlog. I kind of spoke about winter blues and then nothing. I just had a lot on with work. I think I was working till 9 o'clock last night. So I feel like it's a weird one. Like in December, it feels like, you know, it's the end of the year, you know, people are slowing down. But I feel like with me, I have a lot of things I need to hit, like work wise. I've got a lot of things that need to be done, definitely be done before the 19th. I work in tech and we have a code freeze on the 19th of December. So you can imagine we need to get things coded, tested. We need to point certain like features and like how long it's going to take. So there's a lot of things that we have to think about with my work. So yeah, I feel like I'm going to be doing quite a lot of late nights until we hit the 19th of December, and then I can take a little bit of a breather and not think about work anymore. But yeah, tomorrow is also my work Christmas party, and we're going to the Gilly Do. I don't think I'll be recording anything at the Gilly Do, just because it's a work Christmas party and people usually let their hair down and probably don't want to be recorded. But if you've not heard of the Gilly Do, it's quite a famous establishment in Edinburgh, off Princes Street, I think. Yeah, just off Princes Street. And it's like very Scottish. It's quite traditional. They do ceilidhs and a lot of different like events happen there. So I'm looking forward to, we're doing a ceilidh as well. This is like my second ceilidh this year. The first one was 2 weeks ago, and now I'm doing another ceilidh. I have no idea if I'm actually going to be dancing. Probably after 2 glasses of wine, I will probably be doing some sort of dancing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's been a really tough year this year. So it's good that everyone's going to just enjoy the evening, all the Christmas festive cheer, and we're going to just enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to it. Today I am obviously working from home, so I'm going to focus on that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. And also, if you have any questions or anything regarding our home or renovations or even Edinburgh, just let me know. Just comment below and I will definitely give you a reply back. I enjoy reading you guys' comments. It does give me a different perspective. I've had so many comments about things like the floorboards. I know you guys love the floorboards, but as I said, when you live in an old tenement flat, you really need to find ways to make sure you're not losing heat. And right now we're losing a lot of heat through our floorboards because they're not the best quality, even though they do look quite nice on camera, but there's a lot of holes and gaps and things like that. Also, I got some advice with our Edinburgh press. I mentioned, I think in my last vlog or the previous vlog, that we are gonna probably try to put some MDF on the back of the Edinburgh press, just because the wood looks a bit, you know, not in the best condition. And I had a lovely person comment and say that, you know, that kind of brings its own charm and its own beauty. And I really enjoyed reading her comment. It was quite a long comment, but the fact that somebody took their time to write such a lovely comment and really be invested in something that we really love and care about as well, it means a lot. So we are not putting MDF on the back of our Edinburgh press. We're going to keep the wood as it is. We'll paint over it and see how it looks, and then maybe decide later on if we want to kind of update it a little bit or keep the original wood. But yeah, thank you so much if you are watching this for giving us that lovely comment. It has definitely changed our minds. But yeah, I am gonna stop talking and get back to work, and I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I will see you as usual next week.